Redistricting means legislators serving a new population. Do you know who your representative is? Hi and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Elena Russo. Today we're talking to Delaware State Representative Ed Osienski, who actually represents District 24. Thank you very much for coming in.
Well, thank you, Elena. It's nice to be here.
How has your district changed since the redistricting?
Well, the numbers have changed. I have 5,000 new registered voters within the 24th, 2,900 new households, which would now give me about 15,300 registered voters within the 24th.
And have you seen any challenges in terms of increasing the population like that?
No, I think the district has nice compact boundaries now. I think the challenges are the same within the Newark area. They're all similar to what I already have in 24th district. And I have been working with the other fellow legislators that have those new sections, such as John Quacco, John Viola, Representative Viola, and Representative Ramon. We've been working closely together in the transition of the new areas. Some communities have seen already that there's been several legislators at their community meetings while we're going through this transition.
Well, that's obviously a very smart thing to do, is talk to somebody who was there before you. And what things have you found so far?
Some communities, I've noticed that Representative Viola had some communities with sinkhole issues, and he's bringing me up to speed on those. But most of the communities have the same issues, and that's concerns of crime and road repairs and drainage. So
for people who may be watching this, wondering if you're their new representative, where can we go to get that information?
Well, you could go to my Facebook. I'll be having all the new communities posted on my Facebook page. Some of the ones the big communities would be Windy Hills is new to my district, Brookside, the whole Tri-Woods area. My boundaries in my district are on the east side, it's Route 273 and Harmony Road. Northern borderline would be Kirkwood Highway. The western border would be Route 72, and my southern border is 95.
So while you've gained a lot in your district, you've probably lost a lot as well.
I have. I've lost, my southern border used to go down as far as Raybowl Road. That's a large section that I lost. But it is exciting. It can be confusing for the voters out there, knowing which district they are. So I do recommend them to check. There's the maps on the Democratic website. There'll be a listing on my Facebook. But it's also an exciting time because now I get to go out and I meet these new voters, which I plan on doing this summer. I need to get out there and get into these communities and introduce myself.
Now, redistricting actually happens only every 10 years, so probably a lot of legislators, this is the first time they're dealing with this.
This is my first time. Some of our senior legislators have been through this quite a few times. I think that the House did a very good job in the boundaries and redistricting, and in July of 2010, the governor signed the HB 210 into effect, finalizing these boundaries.
We're going to kind of switch gears here. There's something that you wanted to talk about today. It's a big event that's coming up in your district.
Yes, it is. I'm doing a community event, which will be on June 16th, and it would be with the Delaware Solid Waste Authority with household hazardous waste. Attending these community meetings, I've realized that there's been a need for that. So I worked with the Delaware Solid Waste Authority. They're going to be setting up at Kirk Middle School on June 16th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. to collect all types of household hazardous waste. Oil-based paints, aerosol cans, fluorescent light bulbs, nail polish removers, stains, gunpowder, all sorts of batteries, motor oil can be collected. And that would be that Saturday, June 16th.
Well, that sounds great. Certainly we don't want to fill up our landfills with things like this.
This is a safe way to dispose, a good environmental way, and Delaware Solid Waste works very good with us, so it's a good event.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and giving us an update.
Well, thank you.
You've just heard from Delaware State Representative Ed Osienski, representing District 24. To learn more on what's going on in your communities, check out On Demand and click Get Local. For Comcast Newsmakers, I'm Elena Russo.